action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Step into the world where your vision's unfurled. Ecamm Live's on the scene, let your story be heard. Drag, drop, connect, a tech symphony. Broadcasting live in high quality. Multicam magic, switch it on the go. From your Mac to the world, let your visual show. Overlay, graphic scene, switching slick. With Ecamm Live, no editing, and that's the trick. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Dial in your sound, make it crisp and clear. Mic check 1, 2, let the audience hear. Interviewing guests from near and far, from local to global, you're a streaming star. Green screen effects, transport your space, custom backgrounds, tie your digital place. Stream to YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook Live. Ecamm's versatility, man, it helps you thrive. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Analytics in view, see your message spread. Comments on the screen, every word can be read. Record, repurpose with ridiculous ease. Clip from social media, spread your message like a breeze. No heavy edits, save your precious time. Ecamm Live, the rhythm to creators rhyme. From hobbyists to pros, it's a tool to choose. Ecamm Live, the platform where you never lose. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a
chain reaction. Woo-hoo. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm be honest with you. I keep bouncing my head every once in a while when that song comes on. I've heard it 1,000 times, and I'm still like lights, camera, live in action. So, what's up, everyone? How are y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Lion Flood. For those who don't know me, I am a part of the Ecamm fam. Ecamm, I can, you can, we all can with Ecamm. That is a system that I am using currently. I know I get that question often. So I am extremely excited to kind of show you a little bit about that. But this is all about Stream Alive. And what is that? It is an audience engaging platform that will help boost and also target your audience for any of your streams. Okay, well, certain platforms, and I'll show you Zoom, YouTube, those are the main ones, but it's also Twitch, I think, and a couple of more, but we will check it out. So, little quick housekeeping for those who are coming in. Let me show you this. If you have a question about anything that you see me doing, whether it's Ecamm or Stream Alive related, I want you to put your question in this sort of format here, okay? I want you to do it with a Q, then a colon, and then write your question, okay? Q colon, write your question. The reason why that is because Ecamm automatically separates comments and questions. So that way, like when I'm doing something either in Ecamm or in Zoom, I can see comments and questions apart from each other, which gives me the ability to get to your question quicker, easier, more direct. Let me just double check. All right, making sure that audio is good. So that way it helps make sure I get to your question. So I saw one of our moderators in Ecamm say this here, and I'm kind of in agreement with it. If you don't put a Q and a colon, then it's just a comment, right? So I'm not able to see it because tons of comments may come. So I am going to be looking specifically for the Q colon, which it separates it into. Okay. All right. So let's see here for a moment. I'm going to share with you what Stream Alive is. Okay, let me make sure I'm there. All right, perfect. So let's talk about it before we jump in, and then I'm going to ask you guys to do a couple of things here. Y'all know that I love my information to be direct. I don't want to give you no fluff and all of that. So Streaming Live is here to help you boost your engagement 9 times within your live sessions, and it absolutely works. I love it. Every one that I do, and I'm going to show you a couple of things on how it looks. Everything that I do, I use Stream Live in, which helps me out tremendously. It is two tiers, well, multiple tiers, but the first one, it is a free account, and with that free account, you get to use Stream Live for free, no cost. And I will also place my affiliate link inside of the chat here, so that way anyone who wants to use it is able to use it. It works for both Mac and PC. So just place my link in the chat there. Okay, so you can use it for Mac and PC and some of the other platforms. Mainly that works with Zoom. I'm gonna kind of show you that here in just one momentito. Momentito. All right, so let's kind of get started here. You ever had a moment where you're doing a presentation, you're in Zoom, and you're asking people where they're from? Put this in the chat. Okay. Well, Stream Live helps all of that. Just imagine that everything that's being put in the chat, Stream Live is condensing and it's making it for you to give you a report. Someone puts emails, put links in the chat. Those are all sent to you afterwards. Okay. So it does have pricing solutions, but I'm not going to go deep into that. I'll show you that there. You can see here as well some of the interactions that it has. Let's take a look here and show you. So you can see now that right above me here, it has the visual interactions, maps, polls, different type of polls. It has word clouds, okay, transit thoughts, and I'll show you those in a second. Choice circle spinner, the power wheel. I'll show you how effective that is as well. Emojis, quick questions, link libraries. That's a little bit more advanced. I'm just showing you some of the basic information here so that you can see how this works. All right, so I'm gonna scroll down for a second just to show you an example. This right here is just a quick 60-second demo that they're showing you, that you have the ability to be able to do all of these with inside there. And then we'll kind of even jump into that to show you. The polls, absolutely love them because it keeps live accounts of what's going on. So the percentages jump and move around. And that way your audience sees that and they start working towards it. The spinning wheel you just saw a second ago is the best. Why? Because I have seen too many presentations where someone will say, hey, can you go type in the names of the people who are here? They've got to go and type it in cloud of wheel or something like that, which takes away from the momentum of your presentation. Now someone takes away 2, 3, 5 minutes to type in all of the names. Whereas here with Stream Live, guess what? It is done automatic. And then the wheel spins automatically as well. Okay, so these are just a couple of the visualizations where you're able to see some of the companies that have used Stream Live for their presentations. You also can do it hybrid, right? You can do it virtual and in person as well. Maps, I absolutely love. I'm going to show you that here in just a second as well. Then we'll come back and experience it by itself. All right. So since we're talking Stream Live, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right. So here's my setup for my Stream Live. That's just my title I have for mine. You can name it yourself. And again, they're customizable. So the first thing that I use is the maps. Now, with this, whenever someone types it in, it automatically comes up to actually show where they are from. And I'll show you a live look at that as well. But let me show you a couple of presentations. Or not presentations, but let me show you where did I put it? Right here. Okay, so look at this right here. So this is the back end of some of the work that has been done within those polls. So when we're done. So what this does is this give me a count of each person who was in that meeting, how many comments they made, so I know how to target and who's been a little bit more engaged within that. Okay, so that's a perfect example of how you can use this to target some of your audience members. All right, now let me find out, where did I put that? I thought I put it right here. Is that it? Let me see. Let me just take a look and see really quick. Nope, that's not it. Ooh, let's get that one off. And you know what? I will actually just go ahead and put it there now. That's no problema. Let's see. I think it's this one. So let's find out. Yeah. Okay. So here's an example of Streaming Live giving me a printout afterwards, and then I'll show you some of this. So here I can see how many comments were made and by how many people, right? How many on average. The highest engagement was 6 comments per minute, right? And I ran 4 visual interactions, which is 4 slides in essence, and then got 11 responses. Does it go up a little bit more? Okay. So now on this next one, here's one that I love to show. This is an example of one of the polls that I ran. Let me make it a little bit. Where are we going? Let's bring this down. I thought I had more on there. Okay, there should be more. That's okay. So, for example, it was 25%, 25%, 50% LinkedIn, right? So those are people who are answering. So this is live. So as they type in the answers, the poll updates. Okay. Here's another poll I ran. Okay, there's the number 4. Another poll that I ran to ask what they stream the most, and once again, it updates immediately while we're doing it. And I'm gonna show you a live, or not live, but I'll show you an update that's actually moving. Here's an example of the word cloud. Ask the question, and then you can again make this to what you want. People will put it in there, okay, and then back to here where we can see the results. Okay, so now let's get into back into this. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to show you a quick 60-second demo on how this is done. So let's go to the maps here. As I click on this, you're going to see that this is going to now show you an updated version of this happening live. Let's just choose a topic. Bam, food desk, and then we go. All right. So here you go. About to see this start here in just a second. As soon as I press the button, there we go. All right. So this is how it would look in actual time within that there. All right. And then let's click here. So we're about to experience 6 interactions on this topic. Right. So here we go. Now, if you notice, I'm just going to put in Miami. The chat over there is now being filtered. Return. That works. There we go. And as you can see, the map is being updated for all of the places that the people place inside. It's now coming on. What does this do? It gives you the opportunity to maybe relate to someone. If someone lived where you used to live or nearby, or you plan on visiting, now you can go and see their name. It shows you their name. It shows you where they put the city in from, and you can say, "Oh, hey, Kevin, I used to live in Brazil," or wherever they put it at. So that's a perfect option. There's things you can even zoom into those locations, right? So here's some Jennifer's in India, and I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not about to try, right? But this was one of the most recent one, Punjabi. I know that one, India. Johnny, what's up? You in Punjabi, India? I was there 2 weeks ago. Dubai, and there, right? So now I'm able to move this just like that. Even I'm able to break it down to the part of the country I want. So let's say if I want to just target Europe, all right, here are all the people in Europe. I can go back and target just, let's say, North America, right? Okay, who we got? Boise, Idaho, Emma. Okay, so you can see how effective and cool that this is. All right, now let's take a look at a next one. So here we are with a question. What motivated you to volunteer today? As people are placing it in, and here they don't have to put the title of what's happening. All they have to do is put the number. So if you say number one, two, three, or four, it's oops, there we go. I gotta put there we go. I gotta put the number actually. Please type the response here. All right. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Oh no, still not mine. Oh. All right, so let's try this one. Oh, it helps if I hit the enter button. That actually helps even more, right? So, all right, so there we go. Now I hit that enter button. Okay, there we go. Nope. What is? Okay, just in one word. Oh, there we go. Now I moved it to the next one. One word, what motivates you? So I'm gonna say family, right? So let's type in family. There you go. Now it goes and it updates, and all of these things now are being updated inside of the calendar. Okay, so we go back to the previous slide. You can see. Let me take out family there. Okay, and there we go. Right, and so now as we continue going on, the next one goes to the next word, and then all those ones come up. Right, so we'll click off that one there. And if you want to use my link, and you can sign up for any one of these here. Okay. So let's go back to my one. Now I'm going to show you firsthand. All right, so as we are in here, I'm going to type into the YouTube chat where I'm from. So let's go with Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Okay. So as I type that into the chat, it will now update live into what's going on. So let's go ahead and put that in Las Vegas. Okay. Send. All right. That's one of the absolute great things about what you're seeing here. Because when you're doing this with your audience, what's happening is that they are absolutely learning that their answers are going to be integrated into what's happening here. Okay. And that makes it even so much better. So let's go one thing here to even do there. All right. And so now let's go to another one here. Right. Just type into here. So I'm going to say number two. No, I'm going to number three because I actually use LinkedIn. So I'll go here, number three, and I'll watch. Okay. Automatically comes up. And let's see here. There's another one. Okay, 100% for LinkedIn. I found LinkedIn for me has been, really, really powerful for me. All right, YouTube. So we got 50%. Let's go and see if we have a possibility for a third. Okay. Yep, there we go. Someone with the 33%. Then with LinkedIn as well. And then what about Facebook? So you can see, again, this is very quick, very live. This right here gets to it. But I'm about to get to the meat and potatoes here, again, to also show you this here. So let's go ahead and go through a couple of these really quick. What word or what would you use the integration for? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Lives, webinars, summits, whichever one. What would you use it for? Okay. So there we go. Summits. All right, perfect. And also, let's say, for an example, if you needed to go back to the polls or to the map, for example, you would then just reset. So if you wanted to ask people questions again, you can go back and reset the answers, and then that will then make the polls or make the map the polls start over, whichever it is. Okay. So let's go to North America. And so now we see here Las Vegas. Okay. So again, you can use that as a, good bonding and building tool. So let's go a little bit further down. What scares you about streaming? Oh, get it right, get it right. Streaming. Let's say uh, uh, nothing to say. Okay, it's, nothing to say. Type that inside there. And now that comes up as a word cloud. And let's say fear. Let's just put that in there so we can see how now that. But also, what's great about this is it gives you who said it, right? And then now you can also maybe relate that to them and say, "Oh, hey, Karen, I didn't know that, but that used to be my fear as well, right?" Or something like that. Okay. Booyah! And then we're going to wrap up this here quick. So now we're going to do emojis. You guys know how to do emojis. I'm just going to skim through. Actually, I'll just see if I can put one emoji inside there. Oops, nope, wrong one. Let's see if I can get an emoji. Because last time I did this, some emojis came up with the words, and I didn't know what happened there. So let's see. I think I have to do an emoji like this. Nope, I did this one last time. Yep. Okay, I see that just went in there. Okay, let's try this one. See if this one works. There we go. All right, so you can do emojis as well. And what did you get away? What did you take away from this meeting? Let's say audience, fun. Put that in there. So now you can see what people. But again, it's all about creating engagement. So I can do that. And then now we come down to the final wheel, right? Since I'm the only one who put something in there, look what starts to happen. Okay, that starts to happen, and then bam. Okay, yay, I won! Yay, me! All right, but I'm gonna show you something that's an inside joke, guys. I'm gonna show you something here really quick. Let me just make sure I get it on the screen first. And all right, so let's log out of this one. Disconnect. All right, perfect. So now I'll show you the back end of this here. So here we have kind of like the back end of the Streamer Live. Okay. And so now let's go here so I can kind of show you better. All right. So over here to the left side is where you're going to go through all of your stuff. I'm not going to go into that again because that's a little bit more advanced. I want to keep it simple just so you can see this. But what I want to show you is this here where reports, you can see reports right there. Okay, go right there, reports. Okay, click on reports. We're going to get a report of every one of the meetings that we've had, and then it's going to be able to show us some ways that we can target, because now we can get emails, we can get links if they put their LinkedIn link or whatever other link, all that comes to us in a report. So you can see here like link library. I should have put a link in there so you could have seen it, but this one is old. So we have the overview. We have 90 comments. On average, 2 comments. The high is 11 comments per minute. So that gives us a great idea of what has been happening. But even more so than that, I'm going to go down. Now we look at the fantastic fans. In this one, we saw that Colin commented 48 times and 28 times with me responding. Connect with Candy responded 12 times or commented. James commented twice. And now I know maybe who to target. I saw in this training that Colin was more engaged. So now I get to be able to send Colin a message. So let's go down for an example and see here, which is a really great thing as well. So we'll connect with Candy. She responded 12 times. This little arrow means that I can now go and find her YouTube page or Zoom or wherever you're at. It's going to be able to take you to wherever that platform's there. Now I can connect with her, connect with Kendi, or I can go ahead and maybe send a message, say, hey, thanks for attending my thing. I saw you were very interested in something. Can I set up a time with you, free thing, whatever your sales pitch is, right? So it's one of the really great things like that there. Also, what's really cool and good at that as well is the chat chart. I get to see how when the chat got higher. All of this data can be used, right? Maybe you were talking about a specific subject and that's when the chat got really hot. Now you go and see that the chat was low. They didn't like that as much when I was talking about it. So you can use that data to structure better your conversations, okay? Replay result shows you the map of where everyone was saying it at. So let's take a look and see. So you can see what happened for each one of your things there, okay? The emojis, the word techniques, all of that stuff. Okay, so that's another great thing. Quick questions you can set up. I didn't set any of these up, but you can set these up so that the questions can be just put in there. Like if you press 2, it will automatically put that question in there, for an example. So it's a quick question if you want to ask a question right away for like a poll style. Link library, text track. I didn't set up any links in this one here. Text track is like the word cloud because you just print out at the end. So you can use that, and then it gets you shareable images. All right, so that is in the simplest form of what Stream Live is. It is absolutely the best lead gen thing that I found for a live event that you get to use at. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, whether you're watching this live now or on a replay. Put hashtag replay and then place your question in there. I will make sure I get to it, guys. I put my link inside there for Stream Live. I will place it again. So make sure you use that link to get the free account. And it's up to 30 people, I think, before you need to upgrade and go into the next one. All right. All right, so guys, Lion Flood VCA Academy. Thank you guys so much. I teach you the art of going live. Yes, it is an art, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for letting me come into your home. Till next time, have a nice day.